We're gonna check out this video here of Nick Fuentes going off on Charlie Kirk about being a fake Christian. Let's check it out.
So firebrand Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, boy, he's really stirring it up. He's been accused of being a CIA plant to divide to prop up neocons and take down people who are fighting the neocons. So Nick Fuentes is a firebrand. He's a young, I think he's 25 years old. He's been accused of a lot of things. He's been accused of being anti-Semitic. Who hasn't? He's been accused of being racist. Also, a lot of people in that boat. A little more evidence backing up on his side, though. But he really has a hard time. He doesn't like race mixing, but none of that has anything to do with this. He's now coming after Charlie Kirk. You know Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA. He's a major influencer on the right. Right, he could get an audience with the president and stuff like that. So he's coming at him right now. Let's listen to Nick Fuentes. He goes right at Charlie Kirk. Let's listen.
It's only the Republicans that support this. There is no other constituency in the world outside of Israel. It is the Republicans that support this. Republicans that claim to be Christian, Republicans that claim to be compassionate Christians, and America first, and they support Israel. America's encirclement to Israel as they commit a genocide of women and children.
Yeah.
That's not right. And that hypocrisy needs to be called out. And it's just not good enough what we're getting. Charlie Kirk and your focus group, fuck you. Focus group. Why don't you focus on...
Damn, he's spicy.
Isn't that wow? That's bad. I think that's a real fun. It's welcome to 2025, everybody. When we need to say "F you" to wake up a Christian. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Keep going.
The suffering and call it out. Turning Point USA makes $80 million per year.
Damn,
$80 million per year. You have millions of followers. You claim to be a Christian. You claim to be America first. You want to do a focus group? You have an obligation to call out what is happening in Israel and who is doing it. You have an obligation with your money, with your organization, your platform, your reach, as a Christian, as an American, to call out that we are supporting evil on behalf of a foreign government. That is the epitome of everything you are against as a patriot, as a Christian, and you defend it. You're not even silent, you defend it.
Damn. He's not wrong.
And shame on you. I said that the other day. Charlie Kirk has his daughter running up to him on Fox and Friends, and he posts the clip. And that is supposed to be public relations. Look at what a family man I am. Look at me with my daughter. You young Americans need to have kids. And I said this up the other night, but I'll say it again. It's a good thing your daughter was born here, because if she was born there, if she was born in Beirut, if she was born in Syria, if she was born in Yemen, if she was born in Gaza, if she was born in Baghdad, if she was born in Erbil, if she was born in Iran, she could have gotten caught in the crossfire and gotten exploded into a million pieces by this country that you support for no good reason. So it's a good thing she was born here.
Damn.
Because if she was born in any other one of those countries filled with innocent people that are being murdered, wouldn't have gone so hot. And that's not me being a bleeding heart liberal. That's me saying all of this is unnecessary. This is not good for anyone other than Israel. It is not good for the United States. It is not good for the people living there. And it has gone so far beyond the pale of what is considered reciprocal.
Okay. Wow. First of all, Nick Fuentes, when he's right, he's right. And he's right. And I don't mean just right wing. I don't appreciate the language he's using for Charlie Kirk. As a Christian myself, I don't know where that came out of nowhere. But that was really something. When I saw that, I didn't. First of all, maybe they already had a feud. Maybe they don't like each. Sounds like they probably already don't like each other, but because Charlie Kirk is a Zionist, and Nick.
That's horrible.
Fuentes
Like, why would
is
you?
the opposite?
Why would you
by
shill
far
a
of
foreign
Zionist.
country, not your own?
But it's nice to see.
Like,
so
every
he's
time
a conservative,
someone talks about
super
Israel, Charlie Kirk's
duper
like,
conservative. He's Nick Fuentes, super duper
The Jews.
conservative, meaning he doesn't even believe in that if race mixing through marriage. He thinks white people should marry white people, and Hispanic people should marry Hispanic people, and black people should, and you shouldn't mix it. It's bad for everybody. That's his view. Okay, I thought we all came from Africa. Isn't that where humanity originated? I don't know. I'm not a.
Everyone gets the
whatever
N-word pass.
term
Is
for
that what you're
a
trying to
person
say?
who knows about that stuff. I don't even know the term. I do know the term, but I can't think of it. Anyway, I thought there was some pretty strong fighting words, and I know a lot of people are suspicious of Nick Fuentes, right? So Tucker Carlson, Candace Owen, they said he was. I think they said he was.
They're
planned for
haters.
CIA. Maybe he was CIA.
don't like
Did
him.
they say that? Correct me
'Cause
if
he
I'm
speaks
wrong
the
in the
truth.
chat.
They don't like him.
That's. I think I'm pretty sure they said something like that. Like that he was there to divide and conquer, to subvert. But I don't know about that. I know a lot of people like Wuhan in the Rumble Rat says, I trust no influencer that magically comes out of nowhere and has a massive following overnight. Well, Nick didn't come out of nowhere. I mean, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And then he got banned immediately from every platform. So whether you think he's compromised now or whether, he certainly wasn't then. He certainly.
I think I heard Nick Fuentes started with 2010 or 16, but he's been deplatformed, so that's why people think he just suddenly came out of nowhere.
He got banned. He just recently got let back on Twitter, and now he's on some platform called Cozy.
Starting to get some traction now, man.
Have you heard of that? I've never heard of it.
I haven't heard it. Is it? I haven't heard of it either. Is that paleontologist? Paleoanthropologist. That's the term you were thinking about.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mike. Paleo, and that is that's VAT. That's value added Gibson. Right there.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So what is it called? The paleo homophobe? I don't know. What is it again?
Say homophobe.
Paleoanthropologist.
Gays.
Okay. But yeah, Nick Fuentes. You know what? Could you do me a favor? This might bother people, but I'd like to hear it again.
Sure.
It's only the Republicans that support this. There is no other constituency in the world outside of Israel.
Pause. He's right about that. When you think about it, I didn't ever even thought about it. It's like, wow.
And the crazy part about it is that AIPAC fucking is working both sides, Democrats and Republicans, and they both, Democrats and Republicans, when it comes to Israel, blah, 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 it's a glizz fest, you know what I mean? They're just glazing.
He's right. There's only, but when he said there's only, he says constituency. What he means, like voting people or regular civilians. Yeah, I mean the media still, right? So the media is still ubiquitous in apologizing. All the powerful in Europe, all the powerful in the UK. So the people in power are still supporting Israel. But there isn't any grassroots constituency that supports Israel outside of the Republican Party. Is that what he's saying? Is that what you hear when he says that?
Yes, that's what I hear.
Okay. I didn't even thought about it. So but I'm pretty sure the majority of Republicans no longer support Israel's genocide. They might support Israel. Maybe that's what he means also. But again, the Democratic politicians also support Israel.
Democrats and Republicans both need to
Simpson valued.
just stop supporting Israel altogether. There needs to be a movement.
Old ringers on a bike. Ching, ching, ching,
Yes. He was
Is it a
throwing a
cat
fit right
register?
now.
Is that a cash register? An old-timey cash register?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You know what a cash register is? It's a Jewish piano.
What was that?
Mike was throwing the bell around the room.
Oh, that's what that is, the bell. Okay. Anyway, that's So the Republican Party, there's no other So when he says Republican, I wish I had him on the show so I could ask him. Do you mean the Republican Party meaning the leaders of the Republican Party? You mean the politicians? Do you mean the people who vote Republican? But anyway, let's keep going.
But I just want to say that it doesn't really matter. It's the military that is in support of this. It doesn't. When has our government in the last 75 years listened to the will of the people?
Well, it's not I don't think the military. I think the military has to do what the president says.
Okay.
It's the Republican president, but it's both. It's bipartisan support of the elected politicians. But no doubt, even Bernie Sanders is a cuck when it comes to Israel. So, okay, let's keep going.
Isn't he
It's
also
the
a Jew?
Republicans that support this.
The fuck?
Republicans that claim to be Christian, Republicans that claim to be compassionate Christians, and America first, and they support America's encirclement to Israel as they commit a genocide of women and children. That's not right. And that hypocrisy needs to be called out. And it's just not good enough what we're getting. Charlie Kirk and your focus group, fuck you. Focus group, why don't you focus on the suffering and call it out?
Pause. Hey, why don't you focus on this?
Yeah, that's right.
On these
I
nuts.
got something for you to focus on, huh? Right here. Why don't you focus on this? Okay, keep going.
Turning Point USA makes $80 million per year. $80 million
That's a
per
lot,
year.
man.
You have millions of followers. You claim to be a Christian. You claim to be America first. You want to do a focus group? You have an obligation to call out what is happening in Israel and who is doing it. You have an obligation with your money, with your organization, your platform, your reach, as a Christian, as an American, to call out that we are supporting evil on behalf of a foreign government. That is the epitome of everything you are against as a patriot, as a Christian.
He never will, because he's getting paid money by Israel. Like, that's the truth, Why would he speak against it? But the fact that Nick isn't, and he sees what it is, that's why they don't want to engage with him. They don't want to have him on their show.
And you defend it. You're not even silent, you defend it. And shame on you. I said that the other day. Charlie Kirk has his daughter running up to him on Fox and Friends, and he posts the clip. And that is supposed to be public relations. Look at what a family man I am. Look at me with my daughter. You young Americans need to have kids. And I said this up the other night, but I'll say it again. It's a good thing your daughter was born here, because if she was born there, if she was born in Beirut, if she was born in Syria, if she was born in Yemen, if she was born in Gaza, if she was born in Baghdad, if she was born in Erbil, if she was born in Iran, she could have gotten caught in the crossfire and gotten exploded into a million pieces by this country that you support for no good reason. So it's a good thing she was born here. Because if she was born in any other one of those countries filled with innocent people that are being murdered, wouldn't have gone so hot. And that's not...
So I think what he's saying is, first of all, he does have the gift of oratory, I'll tell you that.
Definitely.
And he makes arguments.
Very smart, yo.
And so what he's saying is the only and I'm thinking about it now more. He's calling out Republican voters and people who are backers of the Republican Party who claim they're America first, like Charlie Kirk. He's calling them out. And I don't think there's, in the polls, I don't think there's any Democrats that support this, but there are Republicans who. But there's no other voting bloc anywhere in the world that supports this besides inside the Republican Party. I'm pretty sure that's what he means. And he's calling them out, and self-described Christians.
Right.
Charlie Kirk's a big self-described Christian. And
by name.
And I think it's also a good
In
point.
name
He says,
only.
you're not just quiet about it, you're vocally defending.
Yeah.
Which is something else, right? But I also, at the same time, I'll give props to Charlie Kirk because he brought Dave Smith to his Turning Point, whatever you call that thing.
Oh, that event, right.
Yeah, he let Dave Smith talk. He let him be. He also brought Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson had a different point of view. So I got to give props to in a sense, to Charlie Kirk for that. I mean, he's doing more than most. And But yeah, good on Nick. I would say good on Nick Fuentes for calling out the Republican constituency, as he put it, for saying they're Christian and then being completely anti-Christian.
Yep.
And I got your focus group
Hypocrites.
right here. You know what else I got? I got tickets for you to come see me do stand-up in Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Chicago, Rosemont, Illinois.
No. Well, other than that, yeah, I mean, good on Nick for calling them out. You know, there's a lot of fake Christians out there, you know. They try to act morally superior because, pretty much just because they're Christian. And Charlie is no different, you know. We all know that, the Jews killed Jesus, and they have infiltrated our politics, our media, and they're just pushing all kinds of propaganda, and it's really not benefiting the United States. And yeah, Charlie Kirk definitely needs to, I mean, we pretty much see him for what he is. It's not about America. He's pretty much paid off by Israel to go ahead and show for them. And it's true, every time you call out, every time he has people in the crowd call him out, like every time Israel kind of screwed the United States, Charlie Kirk just dismisses them and calls them anti-Semitic and it's not true and this and that. So I mean, he supports the genocide and he just shows for them. So yeah, and that's why they hit him, because he speaks the truth. That's why they hit Nick. Other than that, guys, it was a cool video. I'll see y'all later.